So, Auric. So, I just want to say, right, so I was talking to Anthony recently, and he was talking about something I don't quite understand. He was talking about something that he said was called McDonald's, and I don't know what that is. But he wouldn't shut up about it. He was saying, he was in my house, and he was going, I'm going to make chicken nuggets like McDonald's does, and I don't know what that means. But he kept saying it, and I want your input. I need your input. I'm very confused.
I'm also extremely confused. What is McDonald's?
I don't know. I'll ask the orange leader. He seems like a lunatic as well. Oh. Great. Great.
I don't want to deal with anything else. I mean, I just found out that I'm like a descendant from a
Hello.
Oh my god. Give me the yellow crystal.
No.
Fair enough. Touche. Oh, what are you doing here now, man?
What do you want, Melanie?
Well, I mean, obviously I have to feed off sadness to live, and you sure as hell have a lot of it to share.
Listen, I'm not at all in the mood.
I'm aware. You know, I've been watching y'all for a while. He definitely knows that.
Yeah, I do. You've been watching us for like 2 months. Yep, see?
I know.
You're a lunatic.
I've been waiting for you to wake up. I can't really feed off your sadness if you're not even.
Well, yeah, I'm very proud of you being here, Candlewax.
Shut up.
No.
No. Stuff like this, you not taking anything seriously, is the reason that Oliver became how he did. That
no,
you
kids.
are infected with
no,
darkness,
kids, calm
and
down,
the
calm
reason
down, calm
you
down.
are gonna fall the same way that both of us did.
What do you mean, the both of us?
I meant him. I meant him.
What do you mean, Mellow?
I mean, wait, no, you oh my god, you are him, you really are. I thought that Lapis might have just been, gone insane, but you really are him, aren't you? Oh my god, you really are Seer. You even remember that name.
I just... What, I called you I called you Mellow.
Oh, you really are him. Oh god, you don't understand how hilarious this is for me.
You knew Seer too, didn't you?
I knew him better than most people did. I mean, the only one who probably knew him better than me was Solace and Lapis, but... Oh god. I was right. The reason that your path is so familiar is because I really have seen it before, haven't I?
Oh.
You're going down the exact same road he was before. Well, you know, he tried to wipe out the Blue Kingdom. He killed Lapis. The funny thing is that Lapis doesn't even remember that Seer killed him. Lapis still believes that Seer was friends with him until the very end of it all, but that isn't true. Oh god. The amount of time I've been waiting for all of this to come into action. 100 years I've been waiting for something as amazing as them. And Light, you may not seem like it, but you also play a role in this plan. I mean, you're half the reason they're gonna fall after all.
What?
Back off. Just back off.
Both of you are gonna play a part in this. You refuse to accept your own fate. I mean, so did I, but look where that ended up with me. Look how Seer ended up. Look how Nightmare ended up. He felt that he was abandoned. He refused to accept it, and then he found it. He found the darkness, and then
Nightmare was entirely different from how you're describing him. He thought he was left. Seer didn't think that. I'm sure of it.
of course, the Seer had Lapis, didn't he? Oh, right. Until that last moment. The moment, that was the moment when everything snapped! The moment that one became another, that the old became the new.
Your brother's gonna fall apart like
The Blue King probably won't even be able to
There's
stop
absolutely nothing you
the new
can
threat
do.
this
What?
time. He's gotten old.
Hold on. Wait, can you just stop just for a second? Where is the Blue King?
He stayed back. Wanted to talk with that moron more.
Why?
No, it's probably Blue King. That sounds like him.
You know,
Why don't you stab Mellow?
You know, it's funny, I still have this.
He's trying to
Hello.
hurt your brother.
it's absolutely
Hello.
Stop.
What happened to you? Because I know you weren't always like this. I know something had to have happened to you.
Watch them fight. It's so amusing.
You know, I was one of the smartest Steves of my time. He's probably smarter than that moron that I had to work for.
Sure he was.
Still have
Sure he
to.
was.
But it was my own undoing, just like it will be your own undoings. It was Seer's. I was too confident,
Once
and so I fell.
again light. That's all you ever seem to do, huh?
I honestly don't know what to say.
Maybe you should just start, saying your goodbyes. I have a feeling that something very big is coming. You know, the funny thing is that darkness on you, it's so much more potent, specifically because it's on you. And I bet they're even in your head, aren't they? Soon enough you'll be seeing them in your dreams while you're awake.
No. That's not gonna happen.
The memories, they're coming back, aren't they? The two of them, the ones that tortured Seer's mind until that moment.
Yeah. Omni and Abyss, like Alpha
Listen to
said.
them bicker. It's just so pathetic and funny to watch.
Apparently, Seer even had premonitions, visions. He saw me before I became me, and yet he still chose to say nothing.
Probably because he thought you were candle wax.
I was a violent Steve, you insufferable, worthless, annoying piece of trash!
And yet you still look like candle wax.
You know what?
That is true. I don't know what happened to you, but you look like literally like you don't look any better than a normal Violet Steve would.
Maybe it's the fact that I'm melting alive!
Well, you know what? Maybe that's a good thing.
That makes sense, honestly.
I hope you melt faster, Mellow.
I hope this crystal gets in the hands of someone it doesn't need to be. And no, you're not getting it back.
I hope your future, that whatever you believe to be foretold by you, I hope it doesn't come true.
Not just my
And I hope that you die a very painful and insufferable death.
Oh, believe me, I probably
I'm done
will.
with you.
It's turning in your
Well, in that
favor.
case, see you soon. It'll be more fun to move out with this. Bye!
Ugh.
I'm not sure how I feel about any of this.
I don't know. I mean, no, I don't even know what to say. I can tell that he's a very knowledgeable person. And clearly, even though it's twisted, he knows what he's on about.
I'm just...
don't know.
Fate is set in stone, and am I really supposed to become like that? Am
Auric.
I really meant to fall just like Seer did?
Auric, do you not remember what I said when I first found you after the first Melancholy encounter? I told you, destiny is never set in stone and you can choose your own path. You don't need to believe what the twisted, psychotic, candlewax Steve could ever think.
Well, Seer fell and he didn't believe it. Seer really was who I was.
You're your own
Then-
person. Even if you are related to him in some sort of way, you're still your own person. Plus
It's
remember,
not the same
Seer,
way.
think about it on the bright side. I don't know what Seer did, because we barely know anything about him, okay? But what I do know is that, from which I'm aware, he didn't have very many people with him. And he was clearly in a lot of self-doubt, and I guarantee you are as well, probably because of Mellow and the others and stuff like that. But, again, even if you view that darkness as the devil on your shoulder, I am still here, and I wouldn't leave you, even if my life depended on it, and you know that. If anything, if that darkness is the devil on your shoulder, then I'm the angel on your shoulder, because I'm not leaving you. And I wouldn't let you leave, either.
I don't know, it just feels all so strange. It's like this all happened before, and it probably did to Seer, and it's not the same anymore, Light.
Well then don't let it decide your fate. I don't even think I could
And when
begin
it's
to
happened so many times.
Or I don't even think I could begin to explain how bad I felt when you were in that coma, because I felt like it was all my fault. But thankfully, due to the other people that I know, they told me that nothing was my fault. That the infection wasn't my fault, no matter how hard I believed in it. That the curse wasn't my fault, none of it was my fault, and I believe that you can think like that as well. No matter how much stress decides to weigh down on us, because life is hard. Even though we've been alive for like 3 months, life is difficult, but we still move on nonetheless. Because we can't give up. Because... Auric, if we didn't have each other, we would have no one. Think about it like this. If I didn't have you in this world, I would be a completely different person, and I hope that parallels with you and me. I hope that if I wasn't with you, he would be a completely different person, because I try and be the good, even though I don't always believe in myself as such, and I know I always will view you in a good light, even if you don't think you are. You are a good person, whether you believe it or not. Nothing can decide your
I'm not
fate.
even really sure, Light.
Just... I don't know. Take time to think on it, I guess. I had 2 months worth, and I guess I turned out for the better, but... You know. I hope it would work the same for you. I mean, again, like, you know, you've got me, you've got Anthony. I mean, Anthony's a nutcase, but clearly he's a good person. You know, you've got all these good people in your life. Don't let someone like Melancholy try and get in your head, okay? Like I said, you still choose your own path, whether he believes it or not. You can't let him dictate what you believe.
Or maybe you're right. fate doesn't have to be set in stone. I just really hope you're right.
I know I'm right.
Just another thing. When Melancholy said that the memories are flooding back to you, I did remember something. I think from Seer's memory.
What was it?
I remembered what Omni, I believe. I remember what he looks like.
What? I mean, do you think he's a threat or something?
I don't think he's a threat anymore, but he looked like a rainbow, and then he had like these white cracks on him, and then like the colors were desaturated and stuff.
Oh. I mean, oh no. I mean, again, one thing which I just thought about, as much as, you know, I know we don't truly like his sessions or whatnot, maybe we should go and talk to Therapy Violet whenever we get a chance. Maybe it would help. I mean, as much as, you know, his sessions aren't enjoyable. Maybe it could try and sway how you think. Maybe it could show you the
Another thing is Solus, whoever that is, sounds familiar. And it's it's also weird now because I remember stuff that I don't feel like I should be remembering, but at the same time I don't remember it.
I mean, this is one thing which I don't know why to tell you it, but I feel like I should bring it up anyway. In quite a few dreams that I have every now and again, there's a name which keeps popping up and it rings a bell, a very, very large bell, I guess. I can't even really remember how it goes. I know it begins with a Q, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I felt like bringing it up. I need to get it off my chest because I'm kind of concerned about it.
Huh.
But, yeah, I think... I can't remember. It's like Query? I don't know. Something like that. It just sounds really familiar and it keeps popping up in my dreams, but... I don't know, but sorry, I just felt like bringing it up. Because if not, I would forget about it, but...
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, now that I've said a lot, like, about how I feel about stuff, it feels a lot better.
Exactly, and if anything, it's better to talk to the person you're closest to right now anyway about that. As you know, I would come to you with the majority of stuff, and you know, I hope that you would come to me with the majority of stuff, so...
Yeah, I'll try and do it more. It's just nerves, I guess. Oh.
What's that?
No, Milky's probably still watching, so it's probably him.
Probably. He's probably feeding
as long as he's not
sadness right now.
As long as he's not interacting with me, I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough. I've had to deal with him for like 2+ months. Well, actually, no, not 2+, like 2 months around. Although he hasn't actually done anything, he's just been there, like, in the background. It's kind of creepy, actually, he just, like, watches.
Actually, when did he start interfering, like, actually talking?
When did he start talking? I don't know, I never actually heard his voice until, like, when we saw Shadow at the Orange Village.
Huh.
He was kind of just, like, in the background watching every now and again. I remember I saw him, like, on the day I fought Nightmare. I saw him on that day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going back into the ice spikes, so it's gonna be cold. Prepare yourself.
Oh no. You know what, next time I see some of the orange Steves, I'm gonna ask them to give me something that isn't armor. Because armor is not fun in the cold.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna tell them to give me like a coat again. I need that back. They took it from
I
me
guess
and said
maybe
that
you
the
should-
armor would be better, and it wasn't. I preferred my coat. It was warmer.
I think I really do need to talk to therapy.
Oh my god. Oh, my everything hurts, but I'm here.